Hi, I'm Julie Sylvester and I'm a pastel artist. I draw my inspiration from the West Australian landscape and seascape. I was probably known a lot for my seascapes, but because I've tried to get more involved in different colours and textures of the land, and since then I've explored further areas and got out of my comfort zone, and I think it's made me grow as an artist as well. My creative practice is with pastels, and over the years I've learnt to explore more background colours. I predominantly was a person that just reached for the same palette and the same background colour, and over the years I've explored more with mixing my own colours with the primers, introducing texture with using pumice stone, but that's laid on the surface, and from that I overlay different coloured primers. It's funny, even though I've been a practising artist now for nearly 30 years, I feel like I'm still just touching the surface of pastels. So for me, it's never boring. So it's pretty exciting stuff. I guess with everyone, it's been a passion with me all my life. You hear so many people say, "Oh, I've been drawing since I was a young child," and yes, I did. I think it really hit me when my partner actually brought me a painting home as a gift, and we'd only been together for about 12 months. We've been together like 30 years. And he brought this painting home to me, and it was a watercolour. And I was like, "Oh wow, that's really gorgeous." And I looked at it and I said, "I reckon I could do something like that," even though I was sort of like quite creative doing so many other different things. And I started doing watercolour courses, and then I just tried to do every course I could just to get information from the people that were experts and had been doing it for a long time. And then I just joined a local club, which was the Trig Art Club, and put my work down there. And then I just found it was selling, and not only was my family wanting it, there was other people wanting it. And then it just grew from there. So it was a pretty exciting start. And he sometimes says to me, "Oh, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be painting." So it may have been a kickstart a little bit earlier in my life than maybe waiting till I'd retired, where a lot of people do. So that was pretty exciting, yeah. Look, there's lots of highlights that I've had, I guess, in my life as a practising artist. And I think that would be my highlight, is making the leap into doing it full time and having confidence in myself to do that. Advice for me is just believing in yourself. I think that's the most important part of being in any art form or anything that you enjoy, is just believing in yourself. And don't be too proud to not go and have a look at other demonstrators or workshops. And you do hear there's a lot of people that are self-taught, which is fantastic, but I think all of us get inspired from different people and learn from different people. Just reassures you that no matter what level you are, there's people under you that will look up to you, and you've got to just inspire and encourage them. And I think you must be open to that. You know, it's great having all these things to yourself, but if you can share it and help someone else on their journey, I think that makes you a better artist and be part of that art community.